A gazillion times I have played Yes I Know coming on. Well, I'm glad to see you on this beautiful Tuesday evening. Can you believe 2 weeks in a row? Well, I made it. I was a little doubtful when I took that nap about 5 o'clock while ago in that recliner over there. I said, I don't know if I'm going to get out of here or not. And, well, might have been later than that. It was like 6 o'clock. It was 6 o'clock when I opened my eyes again. I said, well, I got 2 hours. But if you're here, I'm glad you're here. And we've had a busy few days. We this past weekend, Thursday through Sunday, was in Nashville, Tennessee, around a couple of places. And then the ladies' conference had a great service with the folks at the Father's House in Laverne, Tennessee, on Sunday morning. And cold, boy, it was cold, cold, cold. You'd never thought it was the end of March. I mean, I've been to Nashville in snowstorms and blizzards and cold ice wind, but man, that's about as rough with that wind blowing. Well, I had the old telly worked on and go through. This guitar is a 1997 model. It's 20-something years old. It's in pretty good shape. I bought it used off eBay. The pickups had been changed. I've shown you a lot of times. The old Strat pickup and then a telly pickup first, and then a Strat pickup. It's really got a bite to it. And then it's real sensitive. But the whole guitar has changed for me. Getting used to it again. When I got it, it played good. It plays better than I play, but I played guitars that were worse. But I really wanted to make it where it needed to be the guitar it is. But the other upgrades, so young man in Nashville, Tennessee, went to actually in Gallatin, Tennessee, about 25 miles north of Nashville, overhauled this guitar. These frets on the edge were kind of sharp from the factory. All these were filed down smooth, and fret 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, all of these frets were totally replaced because of the wear that was in the frets, and then everything was lined up. The truss rod was reset. The pots were cleaned and gone through. The jack, all that was cleaned. Everything was checked up to snuff. Well, maybe not snuff.
That's about a good example. But up to par. There you go. Up to par. That's a good word. But it really does play good, and I think I'm going to really like this setup on it. And well, let me shut up, pick a little bit for we. Things, I have a new Mackie Onyx mixer. It's Mackie's top of the line piece right now. It's their supposed to be the best mixer they have, and I've had it out 2 times. And this week I noticed Sunday that one of the channels on the left side channel was acting kind of funny. It was going off and on, and so I patched 2 lines into one and went to the right channel. And so I came in here this evening to try it out, and sure enough, I got a left channel that is way lower than the right channel now. And I plug them back and forth, and you see a major difference. And so all my tracks here, I forgot that's got a click slate count on it to start it off, and I was sitting here thinking, well, it's not going to be there because it's in the left channel, and I don't have the left channel hooked. But I've got to call Sweetwater tomorrow, now that I found the problem, and let them get with the program. Do a little tune up here. These strings hadn't stretched yet. I only played it a couple songs on Sunday morning. See if I I can remember what key this is in. I haven't played this in a while. Key of G there. Time since I played that. I just sat here pondering in my mind, wonder where it goes next. Well, what shall I play here? Let me get the old red cup of Lipton country style sweet tea made with Splenda for those that's not supposed to have sugar. Well, let me look. I'm in no big hurry here tonight. Just I'll watch you maybe a little handed in a little bit. Let me see if anybody's on the channel. Get to my page here. Yep, it looks like I'm on. There's a few. Well, I see, got a few comments there. Let's see. Well, it looks like I got all my buddies there. Neil Pope and Reginald Barnes. Reg, how you doing tonight, buddy? Stephen George. I bet it was cold up in Ohio this weekend. Papa Joe, Ronald Ray Snyder. There's the Pope. Paul Duncan. Who am I? Yep. Hey, Rosemary, long time no see. Yeah. And there's Anita Pyramid. Good to see you, Anita. Last time I saw you was at a table full of pizza. Hope you and all them boys is doing okay. Okay, let me put that up. I need to turn the volume down on this. Probably feedback through there. Let's see here. What shall I play? What shall I play? Let me turn this down just a smidge here because it's kind of hot. Well, this is the real true test for see if the guitar's set up right here. Papa Joe, I know you're watching. I'm going to do a switch up here. You said something last week about I just had to grab the old Taylor. Yeah, I did, and I do. I was a little with this arthritis thing, and I don't keep on that. I'm not going to discuss that into depth, but it is an issue. But ever since I played this, had this Taylor, I thought it played pretty good, and I haven't made a lot of changes to it, or any changes. And but it was not set. It was only set up by the Taylor factory, and the guitar factory don't always. They got a routine they go through on an assembly line. They set them up a certain way. That's it, and out the door. But I thought that it played a little bit hard on the strings. But the young man, he wouldn't mind me telling you, the guy that set up these guitars for me is one more picker. His name is Eugene Moles, and if you watch like I do any of those country shows on RFD TV on Saturday night, he plays in the band with Merlin Jean's guys, and then he does Pearlie's Place, and boy, they do some picking. But he's a little gentleman, sits back there on the back with that Telecaster with a little black derby and plays the daylights out of it. Well, he's got a shop in Nashville, there at his house, in fact, behind his house. I never saw so much stuff in one garage building out there in all my life. But anyway, he took the Taylor and adjusted the truss rod in it, and took and re-grooved this nut on here to lower the strings to get the action down. Lesser gauge string than what I had used. I had called factory and asked them what they put on these, and they were bigger than I like to play, and I wanted to play a smaller gauge so it just wouldn't eat your fingers up so bad, and so he adjusted it down to that. Thinking about what I need to play. I played this and on the acoustic guitar, on the flat electric guitar a few weeks ago, and I'm going to play it for you too. I might have played it last week. Well, it's hard to remember from one week to the next these days, but I'm going to play it on this guitar tonight because I just love how it sounds. For another song and play something else. that song. I'm looking at my list to see if there's anything else I want to do before I get out of here tonight. We're home this weekend, and a few of the things done. I installed a new TV in the back bedroom of the motorhome today. Changed out a few things, and just little bitty things I've been trying to do. I got everything done. The oil's been changed, the generator's been serviced, and I drove it up to Wally World today. Gas was down 287. That's down, isn't it? He's about another buck and be all right. But I went ahead and filled it up with gas today, and we're going to leave a week from this Saturday, because the 2nd of April, which is on Sunday, we're in Lexington, North Carolina, First Assembly of God on that Sunday morning. And then we stay up there with Donna and the boys and just hang out and mess around for about 3 or 4 days. And we're coming back to Rex, Georgia, which is south of Atlanta, on Easter Sunday. Evangel Temple is a church on Rex Road. And it's actually in Morrow, Georgia. I say Rex, Georgia. It's Rex Road in Morrow, Georgia. You heard that, didn't you, Pastor Richter? Sound like I hear an echo from somewhere. Yeah. The what? Oh. I got a request from the peanut gallery. All right, all you guitar players, get your guitar. I know you, Papa Salter, you got your, probably got your Gibson there. You drop down to about the key or D. I'm going to say good night, folks, and see you in a day or two, whatever.